talking. It's so funny. He looks so stupid.
Hi Hermits of YouTube, it's your Van Harley. We're back with a brand new episode today. This time, we will be continuing the Jet quest. We are going to explore more ruins and more of the new area, carry on searching for Lulupa's fragments so that she can recover her memories and her power, and also I think Azariq has some leads for us, even though I am deeply suspicious of him. So let's get right on into it.
Oh, that already. Who's trying to fight me right now? Oh, hello. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, cool.
Right here, emerge.
I'm interested in the dialogue. I want to know what it says. And it, oftentimes it includes good, character development and lore. And it bothers me that they don't let us read it properly. So I have to, zoom. Zoom. Can you do anything with this? No. Doesn't have enough power, okay. Ow! Yay. No chest in 40 seconds, okay.
Don't tell me that's everything.
I'm getting very distracted.
That's close enough.
Right now, emerge. Right here. Stay put. Yeah.
Another page. I spilled cough drops on my
Right now.
mouse pad. Mouse pad a few days ago, and now there's a cum stain. Sounds like an excuse, to be honest. It sounds like you came on your mouse pad and you just don't want to admit it.
Right here. Emerge. Right
You
here.
know?
Don't be scared.
That's your mouse pad. Sorry.
Quietly now. Emerge. Right here. Right now. I'm always watching. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Maybe it's cum and cough drops. See, now we're getting somewhere.
Hey, go away.
Love you, Kava.
Into the wind. Sha! One with nature. Sha!
Busted.
Maybe your cough drops are cum.
These are about to get dicey.
Can you confirm or deny whether that is good for your throat?
Don't tell. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Stay put.
Streamer holding hostages? And what?
Welcome. Emerge. Right here. A sight to behold. Emerge. What a nuisance. Come on out. Show them.
Oh, hello.
Right here. Right now. Don't be scared.
Do, 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 do.
Emerge. Right now. Right here. Stay put. Ah! Ah!
Hashtag oh my god. Sorry, hashtag OMG. Hashtag so. Hashtag true. Hashtag bestie. Hashtag speak. Hashtag your. Hashtag true.
Quietly now.
Okay, so we've got the trees here. The maze. Then you'll be crying. Fuck's sake. And then the dots. Trees, maze, dots. I'm being bullied, Twitch. Kill this man. What's the ha?
Here you go.
I hope you have good rest though. And I appreciate you. Oh, it's here. I'm being blinded. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Emerge.
This is like a baby version of the
Busted.
boss.
Quietly now.
Nothing lasts
Yeah,
forever.
powerful. Damn.
Right here.
Tanky
Right
as hell.
now. Right here. You play here.
Busted.
Hey. Good night. Chemicals, foliants always need SPF after. I'm not going outside though. And this is through a window, through blinds. But also I haven't put it on in a few days, so it's fine. All is well, do not worry.
Emerge.
No, I didn't use it today. I think it was like
Wind strike.
one or 2 days ago. Oh, someone's gone in. But even still, like, as I said, like, I was still calling the skincare police on you. Frick you. Even still, like, as I said, it's winter, the UV rays are very low. It's through a window, there are blinds in the way. They're fucking shit blinds, but they're still blinds.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Do not call the skincare police.
Stay put.
I will sue you. I don't know what for, but I will sue you for something.
Packed it all into a bag for you.
Where are we even going? I have gotten so sidetracked. Oopsies. Any sort of UV rays are not good, so you still always wear SPF. Yeah, but I'm lazy. I hate the feeling of like the stickiness. I don't even like wearing moisturizer. I do so begrudgingly. Every so often. Because I hate that feeling on my face.
Go on. Open it up. Show me what's inside.
in the fuck? So if you can find an SPF that isn't incredibly expensive and doesn't feel like anything, then fine. But Japanese FPS all usually have a very nice feel. That's fair. My skincare so far is all Korean.
Gotcha. Busted. Emerge right now. Ha! Ha!
But yeah, would you believe, until just over a year ago, I didn't do any skincare whatsoever, and I basically had never done
Don't tell me
skincare
that's
really.
everything. Emerge.
Don't kill me.
Stay put.
Quietly now.
But I would say that I feel like despite like that, my skin was okay. Like considering that like I just didn't really do anything to take care of it.
Right here, right now.
Like I never even, as I said, like I never even did moisturizer because I just hate the feeling of it.
Well,
And I also like
what do
touch
we
my
have
face a
here?
lot. Yeah, I find it really hard to get routines going. Hi bestie.
Right now, emerge.
So like I've done that for just over a year and I'm really proud of myself for it.
Gotcha.
Because it's super easy, you just put it on and then it's on and done.
One with nature.
Right here. I'm always watching.
And we've been so good, yeah.
Emerge.
And then for Christmas, I got the Paul's Choice 2% liquid exfoliant. And I've used that a couple
Don't tell
times
me
now.
that's-
It was a gift from my mother-in-law.
Brings a smile to my face.
So I looked into the price to like make sure that it was like within budget. Oh, how the fuck do you get up there? Okay, interesting. I feel like my limit is like 35-ish. There's still more camps ahead? Hold on for a second, Harley. Okay. At least people fucking died here. This is a Tanit camp. It even has the tribe's markings. Matriarch Babel must have sent someone here ahead of us. Oh ho? What's this? Someone appears to be less attuned to the traditions they so claim to practice than they'd like. Is there something wrong with the campsite? Huh, what's wrong with the campsite? Paimon's not seeing anything here. She dispatched people to comb this area before our arrival. However, I perceived that they never made it out. Perhaps it is because of such that this place was marked as forbidden. We have Doggo. Hello? Hello? Which means that this area was forbidden for matters of practicality, and not terrors wrought of superstition. As to why she sent people here with regularity prior, it could not just be to sate the desire of young Jet here. More camps lie ahead, I would warrant. We'll ask Matriarch Babel about this once we get back. For now, we keep moving. There's a mechanism there, let's go check it out. Was it different? Oh no, this is the same spot, okay. I just came here prematurely. Cool. I hope everyone enjoyed dog time. What is this? Though I really don't want to act without thinking things through, I have a feeling that if we want to continue, we'll need to activate this thing. But what if it's dangerous? This is a water pumping mechanism. It was used to attune to the flow and vectors of water. Though now, water's place in its pipes has been usurped by sand. As surely as you are witness, this once was a lush garden, in a time when the flowing springs had yet to become a fleeting rarity amongst the sands. Enough talk. I think I may yet be able to spark function back into this mechanism. Allow me to try, my master. It sure sounds like this place is familiar to Lilupa, Harley. Lilupa? Harley, let's just let her give it a go. Oh, I opened the door. Okay, cool. Listen, do you hear that? It feels like something is trembling deeper in the tunnels. Is it a door opening? Yes, and I believe I know the direction. Let us proceed. So the trembling came from this door. I wonder what's behind it. A fragment of myself is here, just ahead somewhere. I can sense it. Okay. Ooh. Found something? Look there, those tunnels. I'm thinking of connecting them and clearing the accumulated sand. I think that might open a path for us. Ah, reckless thought, born of ignorance. Still, the plan is worth a try. You're getting on my nerves, Jinai. It is my acknowledgement you are receiving, little one. Aren't you the little one here? Jet's young and Lilupa's small, so the way Paimon sees it, they're both little ones. By that logic, seeing that you're both young and small, that makes you the littlest one. What? Don't bring Paimon into your squabbles. Harley, Paimon's not little, right? Ha, how adorable. No more idle chatter. Jet's recommendation is most wise. Please proceed, my master.
Right now.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but sure. What? I guess. Well, the wall is gone. Let's check what's hiding behind it. What? Bro.
Go on. Open it up. Show me what's inside.
It worked. Let's keep going. Whee.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Stay put. Don't be scared.
Quietly now.
Evie has just like given up with like investigating. She's just like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. She's just sitting where Millie had been. And Dusky is just like
Right here.
still
Right
in
now.
like scouting mode. He's just like like extended, just like sniffing
Don't tell me
everything.
that's everything.
Nice.
Right here. Emerge.
Is this it? There's nothing else here? Huh. What's the point in this? Hello? I went to the trouble of, like, unlocking this with clearance. And all that was in here was one enemy? What? That's really weird. Anyway. My god, more places. The path ahead lies beneath the sands. What? Oh, it's been buried. It'll take years for just us few to dig it out. Fret not. Excuse me. Fret not. Let us hunt about for mechanisms nearby that might help drain the sand. Sure, let's go. Pipe diverter valve. Interacting with the pipe's steering valves will change the way in which the pipes are connected, thus adjusting the flow of the objects within them. And this mechanism looks like it adjusts the direction which the sand flows. Take a closer look at where both sides lead. I had it released but only for like 2 days and I picked it back up again 6 months ago. Gotcha. It's such a good game. The new stuff is really fun. For like maybe like an hour or 2 ago, I was kind of like thinking, I'm quite tired, I might like end soon. But then I ate and I perked up. Oh, what the fuck? But yeah, exploring is like my favorite thing to do in this game. So the mechanism here looks unusable. Maybe it's because of the current direction of the sand. Out of assassinations I would commit to get Cinnabar Spindle. Yep.
Right now.
It'd be like that. The event weapons and the stories. Oop. Oh, it connects out here. Okay, cool. And I wasn't able to because at the time I didn't have a PlayStation, I didn't have a PC, I had a Mac. Yeah, phone games are just ass. Able to use a controller, it's alright. Yeah, I guess. I'm not the type of person who has a controller for my phone. So, like, I just never... I don't know what that did. Oh! Okay, cool. Honestly, if I stream long enough, I can just raid into Kanda.
Right here, right now.
Oh! What the fuck?
Emerge.
I fell! That was confusing as fuck. Just an hour, yeah. I couldn't remember what time she started. Yay! Oh. That might actually be the plan, to be honest. Imagine. The longest stream I've ever done is just over 16 hours. Which actually wasn't too bad. Like, I have a lot- like, as you all probably realize, I have a lot of stamina for streaming. I'm able to stream a lot longer than a lot of people. I don't know why that is. There have been phases where, like, I found it harder to stream for longer, and I could only stream for, like, 3 or 4 hours at a time. But, like, my general... Work, let's keep going. Cool. A heartbeat draws nearer. What the fuck? But in general, I like to do, like, at least 5 hours. There's so many scattered ruins here. I wonder what happened. My memories had never come so undone. Perhaps I could offer you enlightenment. But all that unfolded here, all that has not been regarded as a lesson by the sages of other nations, it hurts my very being. Can Jinn feel pain too? The Jinn have very little need for a vessel, and even less need for senses, but should we begin to connect with others, then we will take from the pain and... Oh.
Right here.
I mean, sure, whatever.
Right here.
I know my words are beyond your understanding. There is no need for you to placate me. I'm doing my best to keep up with these words. I did understand you, just not completely. Sometimes, in a silly goofy mood where I pretend to be a content creator. Oh, hold on. Intercom just went. Oh, fuck. I forgot I was connected. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. No one even answered. I embarrassed myself for nothing.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Stay put. Emerge. Right here. Right now. You play. You're up.
Busted.
Gotcha. Right here, right now, right here.
I wanted to clip it, then my mum called for me. That's fine.
Don't tell me.
For YouTube. Which, um... uh. Please don't stop blowing again. There we go. Are you fucking bitch? Okay, alright. I hope you have good day, good rest, etc. This fucking thing. You just never stop. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. These fucking things, you'll be standing right next to it and it'll be like, oh, you're not standing next to me, I'm not gonna move. Okay, now. Yep. Miko, please. Ooh, nice.
Don't tell me that's
Aurora drop exactly what I needed. Look at this door, there must be a temple behind it or something.
right here.
The pain grows more pronounced.
Emerge right now, right here.
Nope, no drops. Fuck me, I guess. Ooh. My lord, I already see it as a fragment of mine and my divinity and wisdom. Please, please bring me closer. Dang. As a shard of light merges with Lilupar's magic bottle, you feel a little of your own power being pulled away. Excuse me? Through the Jinai's entranced eyes, you see a ragged shepherd boy along with a dancing maiden, her presence resplendent like a limpid gem beneath the moon's gaze. Festering hatred assails your senses, before alchemizing into primal, burning love in a sudden instant. Such love cannot be contained by the vessel of a mortal. It is an emotion that can swallow one whole. Then, mortal, what desire of yours can I make manifest? Harley, are you alright? Answer me! Harley, don't scare Paimon like that. Are you okay? Worry not, my master remains unscathed. It was a memory, someone else's memory. Huh? What are you saying? Apologies, I did not mean to let you behold a moment so shameful. But as you might understand, I have reclaimed a portion of my memories. Now I may guard you better. Sounds like a fun time. Huh, the light inside the bottle really does look more sprightly now. Yeah, it looks just like the lights I saw when Matriarch Babel was emerging from Azarik's tent. Paimon, are you good? Let's change subjects. Yeah, the glass bottle can speak. It's a djinn. Across the sands, there is still much of me that lies scattered. If you find it within yourself to offer me this generosity, my master, I will be beyond grateful should you collect my fragments and return me to wholeness. In areas around a djinnai's fragments, a spot of green should flourish. This is because we djinn always release angry energy around us to create an environment conducive to our slumber. I hope you shall bear this in mind. I will. You have my thanks. Paimon will help too. Paimon's eyesight is second to none. Don't worry about it. Ah, I am invigorated. Come, let us delve deeper. Yeah, let's go. Lilipar has regained a portion of her energy and can use limited amounts of her djinnai's might to clear certain obstacles that block her master's way. By using her djinnai's might, Lilipar can remove small and large atmospheric vortexes. However, Lilipar will lose djinnai's might when she encounters when it attacks. Various ancient ruins within the desert of Hadramaveth have djinn shrines in them. Draw near to the djinn branches within them to restore djinnai's might for Lilipar. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Let's go. I'm having too much fun. This house style is really cool. The ruins here are more intact. Is this an ancient temple? No, alas, it is merely a water supply station. The mortal kingdoms of the oasis drew the water they needed from within this mountain, so they hollowed it and wove an interconnected network of tubes. This place used to be the greenhouse and reservoir where they would cultivate their crops and plants. But look upon it now. Oh, incredible. All I'm asking is one chance, same. Pitiful child. How can one envisage paradise's shape without ever having feasted one's eyes upon it?
Emerge, right here.
I'm having too much fun.
You're up.
Oh, oops. Open the door. What's all this then? Ooh. Wait, what?
Emerge, right now, right here. Real bad.
Oh shit.
The wind knows
Quiet.
Emerge, right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right now.
Busted.
one with nature.
A fateful offering.
I've got more things.
Time to go.
Play some grass, daddy. Nice. Enjoy. It doesn't matter that he's weak, he's still sexy. And that's the one thing that matters. Nothing else matters, just that. And oh. I couldn't find this, but it automatically like revealed itself after co-op. That's funny. By sexy man and Mori. Look, I have priorities, okay? I love you, but this place once a pump for water now only plies its trade in sand. Gain Ace for sure. And I can't help but wonder what this place looked like back when it was flowing with water. Check the reservoir. The central hall comes next. We must activate that mechanism. You feel? Activate the mechanism. Him and Kave def have a thing. A thing for fucking each other aggressively at night, yes. Jet, you're so fucking pretty.
Right here. Emerge. You play. You're up.
Monsters and so many of them. What's going on?
Busted.
What's going on is that we attracted them here. Hey, don't put the blame on us. You're the reason they popped up.
Right here. Right now. Right here. Stay put.
Yeah, 100%. I'll hate them in Kabe. They're having a lot of gay sex. I believe that both of them are switches. Because, like, I can see I'll hate him being the top, but I can also see him being the bottom. The trailer itself said it all, yeah. I love that trailer so fucking much. It's so good. Apart from, like, the general sexy man part, they were roommates. It's guiding us through this large door. Let's go see where it leads. Dusky. What you doing? His study's more important than anything else. Yeah, but he's gotta let off steam somehow, you know? You feel? Whoa, what a cavern. Was this place full of water too? What is this place? A mechanism once built to sustain a dream of eternity, to supply the oasis, forever and always. It was once propelled by water, but is now driven only by sand. King Deshret left his glass goblet here, at the center of this place. The tales speak of him bidding farewell to joy, and leaving his cup behind here as a receptacle to contain past traumas and memories. And those traumas and memories protected the eternal sleep of my mistress, the Lord of Flowers. Was that something that happened in your time? I suppose, but the details elude my recollection, what with my memories being as scattered as they are. Then we need to go down there and activate that glass? Patience. See how there are still 2 points of entry? Perhaps there are more mechanisms that we need to disable. Prithee have faith in my intuition, dear master. So how are we going to get through now? Looks like all we can do is head back to the surface and find another path. Jinai, can you find another way leading to the other 2 tunnel entrances? I dare not claim to be certain. With loose confidence, I believe so. Alright, good. Then we best get back to the surface and start plotting a new path. Any objections? What do you think, my master? I need to look around some more. Your words, my will, my master. You know, I actually look forward to exploring together like this. And that's something I haven't felt in a while, let me tell you. And there's something new there too. Okay, I'll wait for you here. Okay, cool. Oh! I was not expecting that.
Fleeting lives chronicled in their short lines. Their stories really make for...
No.
Is that all?
That's how I want Jet to throw me around. Okay, I'm done. That was funny. Return to the surface, let's go. We're going then. Keep up. Oh, that's funny. I might make a TikTok of that. The air outside is crisp. What difference is there? It is still as dry and hot as before. You aren't a desert dweller. Of course you don't get it. Hey, little wildcat. Over here, if this isn't a coincidence. Azarik, what are you doing here? Exploring and scouting, same as always. What, is running into another explorer in the desert strange to you? A bit too suspect. Running into sand and scorpions is normal. Running into the same person all the time is one coincidence too many for Paimon. Alright, come over and have some food, drink some water. You all must be tired. You got any plans after this? You want to come with us? Come with you? You found a path? Don't tell. Of course! Never mind that for now. The sky's dimming. We should rest. The path will still be there tomorrow. You're right about that. Speaking of which, Lilupa, I'm curious but never got to ask. Why do you hate Matriarch Babel so much? Yeah, other than Harley, you've been mean to everyone, especially Matriarch Babel. Every word you say is always so harsh. What of it? Does it displease you that I taunt your tribe mother so? Of course it does, but I want to know why. Why, you ask? Let me tell you a story, child. The cold of the desert nights bears a heft to its chill, and murmurs of secrets whisper over the midnight dunes, basked beneath the silvery fang of a crescent moon. With a low voice, the Jinai breathes life into a tale from an age long past. Once, a Jinai and a mortal king found themselves entwined in love, and from their union came children. But as time flowed, the mortal could not break the chains of power and ambition that clung to him, betraying the love of the Jinai. Hence, on the path of revenge, she twisted the fates of her children, wreathing them into a plot to unmake their father and kingdom. And time sailed ever onward. The children of the Jinai grew to become king and queen, yet fell to the same schemes, to the same curse, until their kingdom was finally shattered upon reaching Calamity's end. Such an ending, then, was that which the Jinai had orchestrated from the very beginning. So, that was a scary story. Horrifying, even. But what does this have to do with my question? The Jinai in the story is not so unlike Babel, is she? Where they differ, however, is the shame and quest for renown that so compel your kind. Babel wears them like a mask, though she too is a creature of deceit. I taste it wafting from her very being. To her, be it son or daughter, all children are but instruments for her schemes. If you were absent, my master, I fear I might even be quite fond of her. But today, things are different. She threatens your safety, and so affability is beyond my sphere of virtues. No, Matriarch Babel isn't that kind of person. You have spent more time with her, and must have taken orders from her. Orders that the left hand must never learn of. Perhaps those sordid affairs were just too inconvenient for you to face or consider. But I know your follies, and stupidity does not rank amongst them. Consider these matters yourself. It's fine, Jet. Don't take this stuff so seriously. It's not like she's that much nicer to me or anything. And should I? To you, who are little more than a slave? My words have run dry. Apologies then if I have upset you. Maybe we just haven't been together that long? Lilupa was pretty mean to Jet before, but she seems much nicer now. So, maybe if everyone knew more about each other, we could have a few less misunderstandings and stuff like that. Yeah, let's talk about something else instead. Sure. What's the matter, Jet? You're looking real distracted right now. Nothing, just continue. Speaking of which, what have you all discovered? Tell me, I'm curious. Well, I don't really know how to describe it to you. There are countless ancient pipes leading into the temple inside the mountain, and the legendary goblet of Al-Akmar is there too. So that thing was more than just a legend, huh? It really exists. What are you talking about? Is that goblet valuable or something? That's not the actual goblet. It's just a mechanism holding the eternal oasis in stasis. Ah, so it's worth nothing at all? Now Paimon's depressed. Yeah, so that's what we've seen so far. Then the eternal oasis was never far from us at all. Yeah, Dad always told me that he would one day enter the eternal oasis and find Mum again. Never thought I'd be helping him make his dream come true. Jabrail would be proud of you. Him? Ha! I don't care about him. Come on. Dad was a real simpleton. This trip was for me to send him to the place where he belongs. It doesn't matter what he feels about this. Okay. I don't know. Truth be told, I just don't know. My parents, will they truly reunite in such a place? The place we're heading to? Is it just a meaningless destination that I want to reach for the sake of... because I want to console myself? I mean, you're grieving still. Also, your boobs look amazing. No way, Jabrail would be super happy. You're helping him fulfill his wish after all. Whatever the case, I have you to thank, Harley and Paimon. Thanks for coming all this way to accompany me on this adventure. And, you know, putting up with my willfulness. After Dad left, the fear of losing my home only leaves me when I'm with you. Being able to adventure with you again has been great for us too. And what about me, eh? No one cares about you, mate. Cold and alone, abandoned by the fire. Shut up. Stop it. You're my family too. You really showed me how things were done when I first came to the tribe. This little wildcat was terrifying when she first arrived. Let me tell you, her face was like a doll. She wouldn't cry, wouldn't talk. She was like grieving. She'd been traumatized. But after spending some time messing about with me, she slowly opened up. Whoa, so Jet has moments of silence too? Paimon never thought that was possible. Stop your heckling, Paimon. Don't listen to him. You too, Harley. Indeed. She didn't complain when she fell, and she didn't cry when she was hurt. Her calmness was frankly terrifying, but her rage, when it comes, crash! She's like thunder. I know. What are you saying? Do you want a beating? Anyway, though Jet is young, she is far more mature than most her age. It's frankly a relief. I know, I love Jet. She's perfect. Alright, you're full of it. I practically died of embarrassment when I first joined the Tanit. The time after Dad was gone was like a haze. Anyway, I thought I would never be able to feel normally again. It was all thanks to Azorit guiding me, teaching me how things worked in the tribe like a big brother that I could recover. It's been slow going. That's how it was. No need to be modest. Yeah, Dad also said he was going to tell me more stories about Mum, but now I'm never going to get the chance to learn who she was. He said she was a beauty, that she was a character with countless virtues, like "O stars high above the wasteland." O stars high above the wasteland, O nightingales weary from the day. It's time to take off the crown of roses, cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. That's the only memory I have left of her. Dad always used to sing me this old nursery rhyme. Yeah, that's also the prayer to unlock the golden slumber. That was lovely. Stop it, you know I'm always out of tune. You sing it better than Jabrail did. I knew you'd remember. I spent a long time practicing this one. Couldn't get it down when Dad was still with us. After Dad left, finding my pitch just got that much harder. But I still learned pretty good, didn't I? Yeah, that sounded good. Jet's voice might be a little raspy, but it fits a soft melody like this. Just like Jabrail. Yeah. Alright, you should get some rest. We have lots to do tomorrow. I'll stand watch tonight. Sleep, close your eyes. The eternal oasis welcomes the lonely wanderer. Lay upon the pure and flowing streams, for here memories are forever sweet and pure. Hey, the sun's up. Got something to show you. Follow me. What's the hurry? And what's with the secrecy? Can't you just show us here? $471. Okay.
Emerge right now. You play. You're up.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
We've got so much done today. And there's still so much to go. 33%. Jesus Christ. These golems always give me the chills when I first see them. Sheer fucking size. Look, this is it. Whoa, it's huge. This kind of scrap can be dug up everywhere in the desert. Why did you ask us to come here specifically? Are we gonna play at war inside or something? Be patient, little wildcat. This one's interior is in perfect condition. We can activate it and use it to cross those dangerous quicksand-filled areas. What? We're not gonna pilot a golem and, like, walk in it. There's no fucking way. A tribesman who knows the inner workings of machinery. An eye-opener to be sure. Azariq, do you know how to activate it? The blueprints Adafi left behind recorded the mechanical structure of this thing. It wasn't difficult to understand that structure with the basic knowledge that I have. Maybe those northerners from the snowy lands gave it to him in a trade. Who knows what he would have wanted this for, though? Come on, to murder? I don't know. Come on, I'm here to help. Harley, you're a knowledgeable sort. You must have seen this sort of machine before, right? We've seen one in the rainforest before, and in the other desert. Ah, you mean that giant iron mountain? And we even studied it with Ararik Khan and Jazari, didn't we? I've seen similar machines in the desert before as well, but this is the first time I've seen one that's this intact. Dad once said that these are war machines left over from 500 years ago. I can't help but wonder what actually happened in that era. But this big guy seems a little different from the one we saw before. Huh, interesting. Let's just go in through its arm first, shall we? The smell, how discomforting. Paimon doesn't get why anyone would even think of putting a passage in the arm. Who knows, perhaps this wasn't a passage in the first place. It might have been, say, the release pipe for some weapon. Cabin door here needs to be charged to open, just like the illustration the blueprint says. Let's search this place again for energy sources, shall we? It should take 3 of them. Sleepers for the week, exactly. We're all just still here. I appreciate all of you for, like, coming back to stream after you've slept. That's very cool and rad of you, and I appreciate it. Sleepers for the cozy. I mean, fair. Finally, our robot. Radiant slip. If the blueprint is correct, the generator room should be down there. We need to activate the power system first before we can activate this big guy. Harley, sorry to trouble you again. After confirming that the energy system has been activated, let's all head to the control cabin. This fellow's actions are quite suspicious, not to mention overeager. Azariq, no, it's nothing. Found it offline. Yeah, she'll probably go live in like 10 minutes. It's incredible to think that such a giant thing can even move. What's the matter, Harley? According to the blueprint, the generator room should be right down there. We must activate its energy system first, and I'll leave that to you. Okay. Is there anything cool and spicy in here? Nope.
One with nature.
We're gonna be fully out of starting soon in like 30 minutes. True. Oh, okay, well.
Time to go.
Oh, I need to pick up the energy. Oh. I feel like you streamed. Yeah, I've streamed longer than this before. I've streamed 16 hours before.
Time to go. Time to go.
$16? Yeah. For like a subathon. I've done a few 12-hour streams. And I've done one 16-hour stream. So yeah. I'm just too spicy, what can I say? The way the dendro runes look acid. Do they really? Oh, that's so disappointing. What the fuck? Such unnerving power. I've never seen a machine like this before.
Time to go.
Dragon's fine and the standard black ones look best. Fair. Oh, oops, not this thing. Whoa. Well. Into the control cabin. Let's go, Harley. I see the gauges coming to life. This guy, I don't trust him a fucking inch. Wait. Go to the top level. Oh, okay. Look! Let me see. Energy system looks fine. Engine, fine. Weapons. The long-range sub-weapon is out of order. The main one isn't functioning normally. Melee weapons and left arm, working. It all looks pretty good, to be honest. Hey Jet, what's wrong? You look like something's on your mind. No, it's nothing. It's just that I didn't get even half of what he said just now. Azariq feels like a different person. I've never seen him like this before. What? I've become more reliable, haven't I? Autopilot. Looks like it's been dismantled. Can't find that device at all. Sorry, it seems that we'll have to operate this big guy by ourselves. You mean I have to, don't you? Worry not, my master. I shall guide you from the side. Oh, so you know the way? Of course I do. I can sense the vibrations of my fragments, after all. Well, guess we'll be troubling you to show us the way then. Let's start this machine in the meantime, shall we? On my way. Whoa! People I mean Joe? Okay. Let's go! He jumps directly into the street. He's insane. Alright. I've set the target coordinates. It's ready to be activated at any time. The big iron ball stopped. What happened? Don't panic. The operating system is... But here, there's no opening. It's probably sealed into the sand dunes. Slumbering giant must have a weapon, but it hasn't been turned on quite a while, has it? That might cause some problems. Let me see. Weapons. Is this it? Just as it stopped, it went off. The left arm seems to be stuck. If only Adafi were here. He's a traitor to the tribe. But he was also the only one who could figure out how this thing works. Please allow me some time to focus here. Adafi did leave those blueprints behind. I just need to recall what those illustrations look like. With an arm so massive, the amount of energy it consumes must be absurd. Paimon wonders how much stuff it has to eat to work normally. Maybe it can't move anymore because it's been hungry for too long. Mood. There should be a backup power source for the weapon system on each side of the control cabin. The imitations they made all had this structure, so perhaps this old one will be no exception either. They? Who's they? You are interested in your own fragments, and Jet is interested in the Eternal Oasis. Never mind who they are for now, would you? Fair enough. I shall ask again later. Sorry, Jet. I know I'm being a bit impatient. You should find a mechanism over there. Trigger it and the energy system be reactivated, if I'm not mistaken anyway. What's the matter? Can't find the backup power sources? They should be somewhere on either side of the control cabin. Once you find one of the mechanisms, trigger it and the energy system should reactivate. I certainly hope that the blueprint Adafi left behind is reliable enough. Feels annoying like the other snake with the diving. It feels less annoying than the ruined serpent. Oh, it's here.
Follow the wind.
Oops. Oh no! I hate this. You still see the hot eyeball go again, Anne? Very good. Now come back. The gauges are working again. Activate. AI Somnian files. Power's charged. The interlocking mechanism is working. Quick, press this button on the console. Oh, did anyone fall and hurt themselves? Harley, are you alright? I'm okay. Phew, guess none of us were hurt then. We can enter that opening through the passage inside the arm now. We should leave some people here to stand guard while the rest of us move on. Wait, don't you care about the taboo anymore? I care more about your safety. Enter the cave through the ancient machine's arm.
Time to go.
If I do, I'll completely stop playing Pokemon, so I can't yet. Okay. Seems fair. Wow, so this iron ball could make such a huge hole. Ayo. It's more like a rift than the entrance to a cave. If we can bring this thing back to the tribe, it will definitely be of great use. How the fuck are you gonna do that, mate? What would you do? Take Matriarch Babel out for a joyride? Jed's so fucking funny. I would die for her. Who the fuck is fighting me right now? Stop it. You're tried.
Right
Care for the dance. Busted. Gotcha.
But that's fair.
Stay put.
Oh.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Boom. Oh, I did not mean to do that. This is not an ideal team composition, but I need these characters, so... Proving your intended point, okay. Hey. That's called abortion! That must fucking suck.
Well, look who it is.
64? Bro. This is where Yelan comes in handy. Holy shit. My lord. This is insane. Holy fuck balls. Yay! Nice.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
You are poor people. That is completely fine. There is never— I know I joke about it, there is never any, like, stress to sub, I promise.
Right here. What a pleasant surprise.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1
Well,
sub to your
what do we
secret
have
diary.
here? Right now, right here, right now.
Boom. Get wrecked, little mushroom. I am big distract. I know I said we were gonna get into the quest, but where's the fun in that? Doobie does not do sneaky things. a likely story. Thank you, friend. Oh, here. Oh, hear me things. Oh, I forgot because I have Yao Yao in my party. They don't get scared. That's nice.
Well, what do we have here?
Hello? What? This is a big ass cave. This is not where I meant to go. Oh, this statue though. Hello? It makes me sleep on the toilet. Yeah, true. Also, yeah, slippers. Slippers are good. Damn, this looks wild. Keep me outside of the toilet door and sit them on and off as you go into the toilet. Yeah, true.
Right now.
Take it easy.
Now I have to think of a Japanese entrance area, but just for the toilets. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, nice. What are you texting me? No, I'm not doing it. What? Paimon, don't be homophobic. Come on. You're telling me you're gonna stick a hole with a pretty light in it and not let me go there? My god. This is phobia. And another thing. Whee! Oh. Are you kidding me? There we go. I'm hungry. Ah! Imagine if I actually ate before stream, like a sensible person. Wouldn't that be something? Ah! No, don't! Stop falling! Yelan! Did you get... No. I only did the one multi. I'm not pulling anymore because otherwise I will have regrets. And I don't want to have regrets. True. Yay. Nice. Okay, cool. I have this waypoint. Shower with a slutty sheer shirt. That is hard to say. It's like, Alhaitham. I have a thing for emotionally unavailable depressed men and it's not good. I don't think you're alone in that. I think that's extremely valid of you. She is just vibing, huh? Oh, Hatham is slutty for Carve? Yeah, true.
Easy money.
Well,
Hi!
Gotcha. Busted.
right now, emerge. You play. You're up.
Shrine on D's nuts. Thanks, Camo. Appreciate your contribution. Who the fuck is... Are you kidding me? Dude. I love a good auto with I am out. You are so real for that. Good night, Dewey. I appreciate you. I'm glad things are looking up for you now. Ow!
Gotcha.
Well, that about wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed. Azarik continues to get more and more suspicious. Like, how does he know about the Ruin Golem? How does he know how to pilot it? He knows too much. It's sus. Even though Lilupar is deeply racist, it seems like she's slowly coming around to Jet. At least she is the voice of reason on Azarik's susness. Next episode, we will of course be continuing with the Jet quest as it carries on for part 5. We will be looking for the last fragment of Lilupar and continuing with the search search for the Eternal Oasis. We'll also be doing some exploration, and I think things with Azarik are going to come to a head, so stay tuned for that. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.